All right. Are you ready to really step up your business English? Today we're diving into some seriously sharp quotes from the TV show, Suits. You know, those lines, those moments when you want to make a real impact. And we're thinking especially about our Japanese business professionals who are, really navigating those nuances of English.
Yeah, and what I think is really interesting about this is these quotes aren't just about like vocabulary, right? They really kind of give us a little window into Western business culture, almost like I don't know, a little cheat sheet, if you will.
I love that, a cheat sheet. So, okay, picture this. You're in a meeting and you drop one of Harvey Specter's, killer lines. I mean, talk about making an impression, right?
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? It can be really empowering too. So our deep dive today, we're looking at a collection of popular quotes from Harvey Specter. And, he's the main character of Suits. He's known for being just this amazing lawyer, really knows his stuff. And, well, let's be honest, he's got this huge personality.
Oh, yeah, he definitely has that swagger. For those who haven't seen Suits, Harvey's this high-powered lawyer who always seems to be, like, 10 steps ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
And the show. Oh, it's set in this fast-paced world of corporate law. So, lots of drama and, of course, plenty of quotable moments.
Oh, tons. And that's exactly why we're here. These quotes, they're often said with, Harvey's signature wit. But they give us valuable insights into ambition, confidence, strategic thinking, really qualities that matter in any business setting, whether you're in New York or Tokyo, anywhere.
Absolutely. I totally agree. So to make sure these phrases really stick, we'll repeat each one twice. Ready to jump in.
Let's go.
All right. This first batch, these are all about success and ambition. We're going to kick it off with a classic. Work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Work until you no longer have to introduce yourself. Now, this one might seem pretty simple, but I think there's a lot to unpack here.
Oh, totally, totally. It's about building a reputation right through your hard work, consistently showing up and doing your best. And, you get to the point where your achievements, they speak for themselves. It's this, like, long-term vision of success.
Yeah. It's almost like saying, let your work be your introduction, which I think is really powerful, especially in a culture that really values humility.
Absolutely. So now, think about a Japanese business professional. They're working in a global company. This quote, at first, it might feel a little bold, maybe even a little too confident, but think about it this way. It's about building that track record, earning the respect and recognition.
So it's not bragging. It's more like showing your value through what you do.
Exactly, exactly. And it's also, like a little reminder, building a strong professional reputation. That takes time. It takes consistent effort.
For sure. Okay, let's move on to a quote that really gets at Harvey's, his practical side. He says, I don't have dreams, I have goals.
Yeah.
I don't have dreams, I have goals. Now, I know that might sound a little harsh at first, but I think it's pointing to a really important difference.
Oh, absolutely. It's about taking those, maybe fuzzy aspirations and turning them into concrete steps. Like, dreams, they can kind of fade away, but goals, you can touch them, you can measure them. They give you a roadmap to get to where you want to be.
It's about taking that vision and breaking it down into pieces you can actually achieve, right?
Right. Now, think about Japanese business culture. It emphasizes long-term vision, right, and planning. This quote, it kind of fits in with that, but it adds this extra layer. Take action.
Yeah, so have that big picture in mind, but then focus on the steps, the actual things you need to do to get there.
Exactly. Set those targets and work towards them steadily,
All right, ready for a dose of Harvey's signature confidence. Here we go. I win. That's what I do. I win. That's what I do. I can already hear our listeners repeating that one.
It definitely sticks in your head, right?
Yeah.
And it might sound a little, cocky at first, but I think there's a deeper meaning. It's about building that winning mindset.
Believing you can succeed no matter what challenges come up.
Yes. And, it connects to this idea of self-fulfilling prophecies, right? Like, if you believe you can win, you're going to make choices that help you win.
Project that confidence, even if you have to. Like, fake it till you make it.
No, in Japan, in business, they really value humility, right? So this kind of directness, it might need a little tweaking. But the idea of believing in yourself, that's universal.
It's about finding that balance, right?
Okay.
Confidence and humility, that can be tricky anywhere.
Oh, yeah. And it's a good reminder that culture matters, especially in business. How you say things is so important.
Okay, last one for this section. Let's get real for a second. Remember, there are no shortcuts to success. Harvey puts it this way. The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary.
Yeah.
The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. I love the wordplay there.
So clever, right? And it really hits home. You got to put in the work. No magic trick.
No magic trick. Now, this message, I think it works in any culture. In Japan, hard work, that's like part of their DNA, right? Dedication, perseverance, that's what gets you to your goals. Doesn't matter where you are in the world.
Exactly. Doesn't matter how talented you are, how connected you are, you still got to roll up your sleeves and do the work.
You said it. All right, we covered a lot. Success, ambition. Now let's move on to confidence and how you think about yourself, that mindset.
Yeah, let's dive into that. I'm ready for some more Harveyisms. All right, welcome back. I hope you are ready for, another round of Harvey Specter's wisdom.
Oh, I am so ready. We were just talking about confidence, and I think this next quote, it really shows us just how much Harvey believes in himself, He says, sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am. Come on, that's so Harvey, right?
Oh, totally. Now, you probably don't want to actually use this exact phrase in a meeting, especially, in Japan. But it does make you think it's so important to believe in yourself, right? And kind of block out those negative voices. We all have them.
Yeah, it's like he's saying, I'm confident in my abilities, but with, a lot more. Harvey flair.
Exactly. And remember, on the show, Harvey, he uses humor like this a lot. It kind of disarms people, gives them a little edge. It's strategic.
It's all part of the plan. So maybe not a direct translation for Japanese business, but the message is clear. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you can do. All right, let's go to a quote that's all about, taking charge of your success. Harvey says, I don't get lucky. I make my own luck. I don't get lucky. I make my own luck.
I love that one. It really gets at this idea. You got to take initiative. You got to create your own opportunities, right? It's not about waiting around for things to happen. It's about going after what you want.
It's like realizing you have more control than you think,
Yeah, for sure. And in Japan, hard work, dedication, that's huge. So this quote, it really fits in with that. It's about taking charge, shaping your own future.
Really powerful stuff. Okay, get ready for this next one. It's a good one. Harvey says, if you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Whoa. That really makes you think about how much our mindset matters,
Absolutely. It's about self-belief and what we call self-fulfilling prophecies. If you think you can do something, you're going to try harder. You're going to find ways to make it happen.
It's like you're setting yourself up for success or failure just by how you think about it.
And this is so important for, Japanese professionals learning English. It's easy to get scared of making mistakes, right? But this quote, it's like a little push. Change your thinking. See challenges as a way to grow.
Believe you can learn. Believe you can get better. Okay, so we talked about success and ambition. And now, this confidence, this mindset, I think it's time to shift gears a little. Let's look at some of Harvey's quotes about strategy and, actually taking action.
Ooh, I'm curious. Harvey's always got a plan. Let's see what he says about, turning those thoughts into something real.
Okay, here's one I think our Japanese business professionals will like. Harvey says, win a no-win situation by rewriting the rules. Win a no-win situation by rewriting the rules. It's all about, not accepting things as they are. You got to be creative, find a new solution when it seems like there's no good options.
Love it. Think outside the box, right? Don't just accept limitations. Find a way to redefine the whole situation.
It's like, don't just play the game, change the game.
Exactly. And, in Japan, they really value consensus, working together. But this quote shows, you can respectfully challenge things, propose something new. That's leadership. That's how you get a win-win.
Not about disrupting. It's about bringing new ideas, fresh perspectives.
Yeah.
Okay, keep it rolling with another Harvey gem. Winners don't make excuses. Winners don't make excuses. Short, sweet, gets the point across.
Doesn't it? It's about being accountable, taking responsibility for what you do and what happens because of it. Don't dwell on why something can't be done. Focus on how to fix it.
Own your mistakes. Learn from them. No finger pointing.
Yes. And in Japan, taking responsibility is huge, right? So this quote, it reinforces that. Be accountable. Be solution-oriented.
It's like saying, okay, what happened, happened. Now, how do we move forward? Okay, last one for this section. This one gets at how things are always changing in business and how important it is to adapt. Harvey says, life happens, adapt, embrace change, and make the most of everything that comes your way. Life happens, adapt, embrace change, and make the most of everything that comes your way.
It's all about resilience,
Yeah.
right? And being able to adjust. Those are key in today's business world. Things are always changing. It's about accepting that, those challenges, those unexpected things, they're going to happen. And you got to react in a positive way. Be proactive.
Roll with the punches. Find the opportunity, even when things are tough.
Exactly. And, for Japanese professionals, they're working in a global world. Things change all the time. This quote, it's a reminder. Stay flexible. Be open to new possibilities.
See change as an advantage, not a roadblock.
Absolutely. That mindset, it's crucial for success no matter what you do, but especially in business today. Things move so fast.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground. Success, ambition, confidence, how we think, taking action. It's like a Harvey Specter playbook, How to navigate the business world with confidence and style.
You got it. And we're just getting started. So much more to learn from Harvey. We're going to take a quick break, gather our thoughts, and then we'll dive into the last part of our quote-a-thon.
All right, we're back and ready for the last part of our Harvey Specter quote-a-thon. All these amazing lines. Are you ready for more of his wisdom?
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see, what other insights we can get from Harvey. He's got such a unique take on success.
Okay, let's dive in with a quote that really shows, I think, just how much Harvey focuses on achieving his goals, no matter what. He says, I'm not about caring, I'm about winning. I'm not about caring, I'm about winning. Now, I know it might sound a little rough, a little harsh, but let's, unpack it a bit.
Yeah, I agree. It can sound a little insensitive, especially at first, right?
Yeah.
But remember, Harvey, he works in this world of corporate law. The stakes are so high, it's all about getting the best possible outcome for his clients. So sometimes he's got to make, tough decisions, strategic decisions.
So it's not that he's heartless, it's more that he's got his eye on the prize, he's got to prioritize the goal.
Right, exactly. And I think for our Japanese business professionals, there's a lesson here. It's not about forgetting empathy or compassion, but understanding that sometimes to succeed in business in that competitive world, you got to make those hard choices.
It's about finding that balance,
Yeah.
right? Achieving your goals, but not, losing your integrity.
Exactly. It reminds us that, to handle those complicated situations in business, you need strategic thinking and you need strong ethics.
Okay, let's move on to a quote that we've kind of touched on before, but, different angle. Harvey says, I don't have a dream, I have a plan. I don't have a dream, I have a plan.
Ah, classic Harvey, right. So practical. It's about taking those dreams and turning them into something real. Actionable steps, A roadmap to get where you want to go.
It's like stop wishing, start doing.
Exactly. And for Japanese business professionals, I think this is super inspiring. It encourages a proactive approach to achieving goals, which really fits in with, the work ethic, the dedication in Japanese business culture.
It's about taking ownership, right? Having a clear vision. All right, this next quote, this is all about learning from the best. Harvey says, if you want to be the best, you have to learn from the best. If you want to be the best, you have to learn from the best.
Oh, I love that one. It really shows how important it is to have mentors, role models, people who have already achieved what you're aiming for. It's about learning from their experience, their wisdom.
Find those people who are a little further down the road and learn from their journey.
Yeah. And, this is something that really resonates in Japanese culture. Mentorship, respecting seniority, it's deeply ingrained. It's about asking for guidance from those who have the experience, the expertise.
Recognizing that you don't have to do it all alone, right?
Hmm.
Okay, next one is short, but it's powerful. Harvey says, winners keep winning. Losers focus on winners. Winners keep winning. Losers focus on winners.
It really cuts to the chase, right? It's about staying focused on your own goals. Don't get distracted by what other people are doing, whether they succeed or fail. Don't fall into that comparison trap.
It's like, everyone's journey is different. Comparing yourself to others, it can just lead to self-doubt and you get discouraged.
Right. Just tune out the noise and focus on your own path.
Okay, for our final quote, let's end with one that really highlights how important it is to adapt, to embrace change. Harvey reminds us, life happens. Adapt, embrace change, and make the most of everything that comes your way. Life happens. Adapt. Embrace change and make the most of everything that comes your way.
That's a perfect way to finish our exploration of Harvey Specter's wisdom. It's about being resilient, being adaptable, and being able to handle those unexpected challenges with grace and, determination.
It's like, okay, setbacks happen, right?
Yeah.
But what defines us is how we react to them.
Absolutely. And for Japanese business professionals, especially in a globalized world where things are always changing, this is so important. Be flexible, be open to new ideas, be willing to adapt.
See change as a chance to grow, a chance to innovate. So there you have it, listeners. We've gone through some of Harvey Specter's most memorable quotes. We talked about ambition, confidence, strategy, resilience, all super valuable in business and in life too.
And remember, these aren't just catchy phrases, right? They offer real insights into the mindsets and strategies that can help you succeed no matter what field you're in. It's about taking those lessons and making them your own.
I love that. As we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a question. What's your go-to power phrase? What words, what phrases inspire you, motivate you, remind you of your own strengths?
It's a great question. The most powerful words are the ones that really speak to you, the ones that fuel your journey to success.
Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the world of suits. And until next time, keep those sharp quotes coming, and remember, you got this.